Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to week 7 of your art assignments. At this point, should have finished your Shoe About You, your Square One art, and your fire safety poster. You did a great job on those posters, and I can't wait to see which ones that the judge chooses for the trophies, which will be announced next Friday. So thank you for handing them in. So the due date is this coming Friday. It's Friday the 16th, so I hope I get them all from you. Today we're going to start week 7. We're going to do an autumnal wreath. We're going to be painting, and cutting, and gluing, and it may take several weeks to finish, but we're going to start with the painting part today. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. You're going to start with a paper plate that you cut the center out of. What I did was I folded the paper plate in half and cut out the center. Here's my wreath. This part is the wreath. You're also going to need a couple of large sheets of paper or several small pieces of paper. We're going to splatter autumn colors in paint on these papers, and then what we do is we trace leaves on the back when it dries and cut them out. Today, like I said, we're just doing the painting part. So I'm going to start by painting my wreath. You can paint it pretty much any color you want. Most of your wreath is going to be covered by your leaves anyway. But just so that no white is showing through, you can paint yours red, brown, yellow, a nice autumnal color. That's your choice. So I'm doing mine here. I'm going to finish this up. I put all my paints on a paper plate, and the colors I used are all warm colors, warm like the sun, red and yellow and orange. And I also use a little brown because the leaves turn brown in the autumn. So here's my paper plate. I just quickly put some paint on it like that. I painted mine brown. And I'll put it aside to dry for next week. Next, I'm going to take my paper and I'm just going to put some splatters on here with my paintbrush. And I'm going to use a variety of different colors. You can use a water cup to clean your brush off in between colors. I like to do that so that the colors don't all mix together. Because when you mix a lot of colors together, all you get is brown. So if you want the colors to stay brilliant, you should always wash your brush off in between colors. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a cup. And I'm going to clean off my brush. Maybe I'll even dab it on a towel so it's not too watery. Then I'm going to go to my next color and I'm going to dab. Whoops, my sleeves are getting all painty. Good idea to wear a smock when you're doing painting, of course. You can put all your splatters on. Try to cover all the white. And you can do several sheets. And then I'll do some yellow. You're going to cover the whole thing. When you're finished covering the white sheet of paper, and you can do several. Like I said, the more you have, the more choices you have and the fluffier your wreath is going to be. So, let's say I have completely filled my paper with colors. There's something fun you can do that kids love to do, and I love to do it too, is you take an old toothbrush and you can dip it in the paint. Then with your finger, you can kind of splatter it on there. You can dip and splatter. Whoop, there goes my sleeve again. Good thing this is an old shirt. And you can splatter paint. See, I'm just kind of flicking it against my finger. This might be better for the older grades. It's a little tricky. Kindergarten first and second, you don't have to splatter. You can just paint yours with a paintbrush. But if you're a little older and you can do this without getting paint all over your house, you can feel free to do that. So I didn't fill all the white in, but I got a lot of it. You're going to put this aside to dry and do another one. I'll put this aside to dry, and then I have my wreath that I'll put aside to dry. You're going to take your time. You're going to do several sheets so that you have a lot of options. Next week, what we're going to do when it's dry is we're going to draw leaves all over the back. Cut them out, and glue them on your wreath. So again, you can use, I would say maybe 3 or 4 of this size paper, or you can use 1 or 2 of this size paper. The more of the papers you have, the fluffier your wreath will be, because you can layer them on top of each other. You'll need your paper plate with your autumn colors on there, red, yellow, orange, and brown. You'll need your paintbrush, and if you want to try the toothbrush trick, you can do that too. Now next week we'll get together and I'll demonstrate how to draw the leaves on the back and how to cut them out. So until next week, I hope you have a beautiful week and happy autumn. Okay, bye everybody.